All right, this is it. It's showtime.
All right, fine. We'll do that.
All right, fine. As he says, we'll do that. Battle.net is trying to do that as we speak. There we go. Okie dokie, welcome back to Diablo 4. Well, my current plan is to play the Necromancer a little more. And if there's any demand for it, we can go through the rest of the game's story. But as it is, I'm a little bit more interested in just getting better gear for the Necromancer and pushing through the objectives in the season. So that's where we're going to start tonight. We may switch to Diablo 2 as well and see more of the Warlock doing the most apathetic magical stab I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. I don't know if apathy is really the correct descriptor there, but it's certainly a thing. It's certainly a thing to witness. Just stabbing to the beat. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of this a couple days ago and yesterday and today, and I've been enjoying it. And I'm kind of leaning towards building more on the Necromancer, trying to find more things. Also, I may have fixed the problem. With the game's stopping and stuttering. And it's not my computer, as much as it is the game itself being poorly optimized. And I don't mean that like mean. I'm not like, oh, this game is poorly optimized. It's barely playable. I mean it more like, maybe it didn't take in every possible configuration. And, you know, that's fine, because why would it? Why would there be so many, like, different ways to test this game, you know? Like, I have an old video card. I have an old system. Most gamers have better stuff. So, anyway, let's look at our Necromancer before we continue. You can see down here the green numbers. 13 Skeleton Warriors. 9 Skeletal Mages. My basic focus for this build is to have as many pets as possible. And I can do that even more so. I can get 3 Iron Golems as well. But at the same time, I'm balancing between doing cold and chill damage, as well as a primary focus on shadow damage. And it's been working out pretty good so far. The problem right now is not so much my gear. However, better gems would go a long way. I have 60 intelligence per gem in my armor, but that can go to 90. So, like 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 180 plus this one here, because it's 90. This one's already a 90 intelligence, so we can get 180 more intelligence as stats, and intelligence directly affects our base damage, our skill damage. You can see here, intelligence from items we have 2,766. It increases our skill damage by 418.3%. So, having more intelligence, generally a good thing. On top of that, offensive stats. Vulnerable damage, 163.9%. All damage, 92.5%. And damage with shadow is 433.7%. And you can see at the bottom of each of these skill cards, it says shadow damage. Except for this one, does say physical damage. But this is a special case because I want more Skeleton Warriors. I can get 3 more with the specific modifier. So that is physical damage. This is shadow damage. This is also shadow damage, the golem. This is also shadow damage, my ultimate. And this is also shadow damage, decompose. And Iron Maiden is also shadow damage. So everything else besides the Skeleton Warriors synergize with my damage with shadow. Damage with physical is 37.5%. And I think some of that comes from here. Yeah, 25% physical damage multiplier from the Will of Rathma amulet. I think I can probably get rid of this, but it still synergizes well enough. Just a moment. Get that ban out there. We don't need that shit. Anyway. Vulnerable, weakened, crowd-controlled or corrupted enemies are afflicted, taking 40% increased damage from me. And curse skills deal 13,847 shadow damage when applied to afflicted enemies. So I feel like this is an overall good, but I could probably replace it with something else that doesn't have physical damage multiplier on it. And since it's a unique amulet, I actually can't, like, enchant the item at all. It won't let me do it. I can't imprint it. I can temper it. Oh no. Oh wait, but I did turn VSync back on. Hold on. Let me turn VSync off, and that should stop the stuttering. What else can I do? Performance. I don't know, maybe if I just bring this down to, I mean, I don't really need it to be like a million FPS. I'm perfectly fine with 60, 65, whatever. See, I've already went down to medium quality to make it, like, run a little easier. But turning off VSync actually stopped it from stuttering at all. So I'm going to go back to high. And with that lowered max foreground FPS, maybe we'll use less VRAM or something. I don't know computers anymore. I used to back in the day. Oh no! We may have done damage. Do not close the program. You will respond. Goodbye. All right, just a moment. We're gonna restart the game in a moment. Here, enjoy some break stuff in the meantime. Well, I took it with me. It's still in my hands. Yeah, fucking god damn it! God damn it! Fuck! Fuck spiders, man! Good to go. Good to crawl around if we want to. So with our level 1 card, we do have to select it before we can open the door. We can go in here. We can see Johnny's butt again if we want to. We can get real close to it. In fact, we can just be like, damn.
Start the game already!
I was muted. Of course I was. Yeah, as I was saying, we're running on an old machine. Though this machine isn't much older than Diablo 4 is. Now, let's see. VSync is turned off, and that's the thing. You can see the screen tearing already, and I hate that. I'd like to turn it back on. But I think it runs better, technically, with it turned off. It gets hitching right now, though. It's really bad right now. But I think that's also because we're in town. This is like the main port of call for most players. Actually, let me go talk to the mercenaries. Subo. Right here. We have right here with us. Who would be best for me as a necromancer with a large party build? I don't really need right here next to me because he's a tank, but I've got plenty of tanking going on. I know the other characters are around somewhere. See, like, without VSync, though, it just looks bad, I think. I think it really does look terrible.
Glad that's done.
I can do what you need.
Oh, I don't think I've ever used Subo with my Necromancer, because I don't have any specialization for him. Wire Trap, Molotov. I would probably want him to be AoE. Explosive charges sound good. Yeah, we'll try them out. We'll go with the Molotov. I don't need the healing potions. Increased damage over time from me is good. Active cooldowns are reduced by 0.5 seconds when an explosive charge explodes. And they explode faster? Okay, we'll go with that for right now. That sounds like a good time. Alright. I may end up having to travel to the den, because I don't know where the other mercenaries are hanging out. Like, you can't see the mercenaries here on the map, even with the filter turned on, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to head back to the den. Travel to the den.
Don't think Subo likes me.
I don't think Subo likes anyone. But don't fret. He's wary of anything new.
I usually run with Elkin because he's basically the mage mercenary, and that would just be more damage.
I often work alone, but perhaps we need help.
And I do like Haunt. It's a shadow damage spell. Physical shadow, Chain of Souls. Chains up to 10 enemies to himself, tethering to them and dealing moderate shadow damage over 3 seconds. When the chains expire, they deal light shadow damage and stun their victims for 2.5 seconds. Or emits 3 ghostly souls at enemies, each haunting their victims and dealing moderate shadow damage over 10 seconds. If a target dies while being haunted, its soul jumps to another target. And that feels alright. And when I curse somebody, or when I do Soul Rift. When I do Soul Rift, I think that'll be fine. Or curse. I do curses a lot. There's a lot of cursing going on. We'll do that too. We'll just do that for now. That's fine. Okay, now let's head back to Themis. And the basic plan is to gather gear and accomplish the war plans. I think war plans are a great way to start. Because at least with the war plans, there's a lot of things I can do. And it all benefits everything I am doing. And I already have a war plan situated, I believe. Yeah. The next one is Conquer a Nightmare Dungeon. I don't know if it's a specific Nightmare Dungeon. Let me take a look. Enter the Nightmare Dungeon and complete it. You may also activate your own Nightmare Sigil. Alright, cool. I've got plenty of those. What's this? Oh, I have 7 Greater Lair Keys. Well, well, well. Sleepless Hollow Nightmare Sigil in Nahantu. Let's see where that is. Nahantu is over here. Stronghold. I don't want to accidentally go to a dungeon I can't go into, because I haven't done the Stronghold for it yet. Farai Cliffs, Sleepless Hollow, right there. Okay, cool. We can do the Sleepless Hollow. The good news is, what am I on? I'm on Torment 2. Let me turn that up, because we can definitely do a higher Torment level than Torment 2. I got 11 unlocked, but I think I'll be comfortable at 7 for now. I may be able to do 8, but for now I just want to do 7. Once you use the key, guess what? You can just teleport straight to the dungeon. Isn't that nice? All right, boys.
Light, show me mercy.
That's not happening. You are an NPC. There's no mercy for you. Ooh, Obdusite is dropping. Nice. Obdusite is needed to do masterworks on your gear. Kind of like the final leg of the gear's journey, in a way. Yeah, we're doing all right at Torment 7. I could probably turn it up to Torment 8. I just recently unlocked Torment 8, actually, so I wasn't quite sure. It was a little bit spicy. So the good thing about this build is my Iron Golem will always smash the ground, and he always pulls enemies into him. So I don't have to keep, like, cursing different areas. I can just curse wherever he's at, and then he'll just bring everything to him, and then they'll all do... There's so many different ways of damage happening. Most enemies die pretty quickly. I've also discovered that I can get like a small like orange tracer around my character so I can see myself a little bit better. It doesn't work. I mean, it's okay. It's better than nothing.
Will be tested now.
Please, test me. Not with Mephisto, though. I think that's too much. Yeah, this is doing really well. The one thing I like about this build is I'm not using any essence, really. Almost everything I do is either cooldown based, or I generate a lot of essence and it comes back anyway. Essence is basically the Necromancer's mana. It's a fancy term for the word mana. I am definitely feeling the bonus damage. Oh, poison. I also have over 32,000 HP now. I think last time we saw the Necromancer, I was rocking like 14,000. Why can't I move? Okay, weird. I don't think I was crowd controlled, but... Now, I'm aware that I'm streaming, and it might have something to do with some of the cooldown or slowdown in the game, but it really shouldn't. It doesn't take that much to stream. But I think if I do get a new computer at some point, then I will use this computer as a stream machine to do all of the streaming for me, freeing the other computer up for actual gaming. I think most streamers do that. This shiny thing on the ground. Defaced shrine cap. I guess I'll need that. There's the shrine. Ah, protection shrine. Well, that's okay. I don't need protection. They need protection from me. Is that another shrine cap over here? Let's find out. No, it was just a dead mage. Or something. I didn't actually read what I interacted with. It doesn't show up in the chat log either. Executed! One bothersome thing about the Iron Golem and its ability to leap is that if you're like right here, for example, and you wanted to leap over this way, since there's no direct line of sight for me to move, he will not make the jump over the chasm, which can be problematic. Look at all these corpses. Yeah, we can absolutely do Torment 8, maybe even 9, I don't know. Should try it. Goodies! Let's see, we have an amulet, a ring, a guard, a crude hammer. But since it's not ancestral, I probably don't want it. Anything that's not ancestral, like, I pretty much don't even look at it. Although this is a legendary amulet, and it could be good, but basic skills generate 30 additional primary resource is not important to me in any way, shape, or form. That's right, I can be snobby now. I can go look at... That's not even ancestral. Get back to me when that, like, sword is 100 years old. Oh, did we find it? Yeah, okay, we can definitely do tier 8. We can turn up the heat. Let's head back. Dungeon complete. And I'm just going to get rid of everything. I'm not even going to look at it. Get it all out of here. Let's go to Torment 8. And the next thing on our list is the Kurast Undercity. The Kurast Undercity is pretty interesting. It's a speedrun mode, basically. And we just lost music. Everything's back. Good. I'm going to go in by myself, and it's a little difficult by myself. But why not? We'll try it. +1 monster power, starting time 75 seconds, time bonus penalty minus quarter, meaning every time we pick up more time bonus, we lose a quarter of it every single time. However, give me armor. We'll see how this goes. I might be able to pull this off. So the basic principle is you want to up your time as much as possible. And while we're in this field, we don't lose any time. Let's look at the map. Okay, right here is an objective. There's a time bonus here. There's also 2 time bonuses here. And if we do this, we can get this spiritual brazier, I guess. I don't know what it's called anymore. And then like make a V go up this way, and then go this way, and then maybe go this way, this way, and this way. So we'll start here. And everything between here and there doesn't matter. Just run right past it. It doesn't matter. My curses will weaken them, so it helps a little bit with making sure they don't deal any damage to me. There we go. We have to kill that idol. Oh, bugs! Ew, nasty bug. Running out of time. Running out of time. Come on. Die already. Okay. 34 seconds. Yeah, maybe Torment 8 is too strong for me. I bet I could take on the boss regardless, though. Spirit empowers me. Bring that thing, whatever it is, over here so I can smash it already. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I can clearly see those red tendrils are leading to something, but if I can't actually get to it, then we're wasting too much time. I have 8, 7, 6, 5. Go to the next. The next room will give us some starting time, so maybe I can have a chance. I guess this is our best bet over here. Running straight ahead. If we can sweep the rest of this, we can do good too. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna let them do what they're doing. So long as I'm in this area, I can benefit from those kills. Alright, I guess that's it. And here we go! Alright, we're gaining time. $20 seconds. I need to move. I need to get some more time. Ultimately, my main objective, my core objective, is to actually just finish the Undercity. It really doesn't matter if I get as much attunement as possible. Yeah, 40 seconds. What's keeping me from getting this unlocked? Oh, that hurts. I gotta kill for time. Oh, that's right. It doesn't pause on the map. Those guys don't give any time. And that's it. It's over! Yeah, okay, so I can't do a T8 Undercity.
I think that's it.
That's a shame. Such a huge gap between 7 and 8, though. It feels like 7 was way too easy and 8 is not too hard. It's just I would have to do it at a lesser tribute so I have more time. I think I went jewelry, don't I? Ancestral. There's no ancestral spot here, so everything else is at least ancestral, except for my helmet. But more jewelry sounds good. We'll do that. Yeah, these guys are so much easier. I guess that's like the interesting thing about this kind of a game, right? It's not really how you play, it's what you do with your character and your numbers and all that. Like, clearly you know to click on the enemy until the enemy's health bar is down to 0. You understand. It's setting up for the strong game. Playing to your strengths. See, now we have 166 seconds. $148 seconds. We have plenty of time to do this too. Get out of the way of that. Get out of the way of that. Get out of the way of that. There's one red enemy over here on the map we need to kill. There we go. I've unlocked that lantern, which gives us a bunch more of our attunement, which is this blue bar over here. North. North it is. So this mode is all about optimization of your time, looking at the map to know where you need to be, getting there as soon as possible. No more time bonuses here, so we're just going to go straight to the exit now. And I have a... What's that? It's ancestral. I'm picking it up. I have an affix that makes me unhindered, which means I can't be stopped by body blocking. They can't just, like, push me out of the way, which is nice. I can walk right through them. Everyone. You might have just noticed my Iron Golem did just jump over the wall and damage, like, this area here. I don't know why he can do that, but he won't jump over that, like, doors area. Neither of those areas are passable by me, by walking or anything. So it's not that. It's just sometimes the Golem is like, I'm on my way! And he just shows up. Okay. Let's head over here, get this time. We're on floor 2. Attunement level 1 unlocked. Still have 121 seconds. Alright, still have 99 seconds. I don't know why I bother to dodge. I don't need to. Not with this setup, anyway. Yeah, I have the ability to move all of my skeletons onto one target. I have the ability to throw my Iron Golem to do AoE splash damage in an area. I have the ability to pull enemies together using the Iron Golem. I can curse everything. So once the Golem has pulled everything together, get them all cursed up. "43 seconds. Spirit empowers me. Let's get out of here. 30 seconds left. Gained 23 seconds. There's time here, so let's head straight to it. There we go. Now we're 58 seconds. Honestly, once we get to rank 4 attunement, we don't have to stop for anything. And honestly, we can just go straight to the gate and hit literally anything along the way. It might be enough to get us to rank 4. There we go, max attunement. Let's get out of here. To the boss. To the boss. Oh my god, this light collar is in my way. Alright, had to kill that thing first. The bosses are generally easier.
I need no past, only the hunt.
With all of my boneheads and my mages just dealing damage, I don't have to worry about anything. Let me get the big rewards. Ancestral unique two-handed sword, or maybe it wasn't ancestral, but it was definitely unique. Pants? We get pants? It's not ancestral, and I've seen the Sanguivore Blade of Zur before. I'm not interested in keeping that. This is the ancestral two-handed mace. Shadow damage. I don't need that. You're not ancestral. And like I said, I've seen you before. It's vampiric. Slam Sin, ancestral rare mace. It's 900 item power, damage, max life, life on hit, cold damage multiplier. I'll hold on to it. Maybe I want to do a one-handed paladin build at some point. Alright, yeah, most of this stuff I have already gotten before. Speaking of... Ah, that water's good. Speaking of, I have a collection of items sitting in my chest that I can open up and disperse. It'll be like opening up magic cards or something. Something fun. Yeah, I'm trying to get to these areas here to get some more extra life. Resistance. I've learned the hard way that getting killed is too easy. Unless you have a whole lot of HP. I don't know what that means, but I want it. And then Infernal Hordes. I was doing a lot of this today. Doomsayers appear during the Infernal Hordes. Dangerous enemies would also drop Aether. Your Infernal offerings are more likely to share a category with your previous choice. What does that mean? Bartuk and the Fell Council have +1 monster power and drop additional items when slain. Bring it on. I'm not worried about bosses. Except for Mephisto. And it's only because we can't, like, out-damage his HP pool so easily. Alright, I got some season bonuses. Complete crossed Undercity run with max attunement while using a rare tribute, and Torment 6 or higher. Well, congratulations to me. Thank you, thank you. I owe it all to you, truly. If I do the fishing, I can get this done, and then that's the rank 3 objectives finished for the season. If I kill the Tormented Echo of Lord Zir, summoned within the Ancient Seat, I can get this one done. And I have lair keys. Defeat Butchers in Torment 2 or higher. I need to find where Butchers are. They're usually hidden in laptops. So I have one more, let's see, what is this? This is a Nightmare Dungeon, again. So, and it can be any Nightmare Dungeon, as long as I have a key for it. And we've got keys, oh, we've got keys. Poison Enchanted Elites, let's go do it. Oh no! I probably would have survived it, but that big explosion it's big for a reason. Yeah, see, like, Torment 7, I don't really even have to use my ultimate skill. I can just go through with my normal army, curse things I see. May as well put the ultimate down there. Focus the Corruption Heart. Kill that. Kill Bleesot Frost Grip. The legendary Minnesotan. Everyone knows who that is. And now with a lethal shrine? I can't be stopped. Oh, ow! Ow, actually, I might have been able to get stopped. I didn't see those explosions happening. Here's swords! Swords! I'm just tucked in my corner here, trying to survive. Versus Lakluarm Strong Arm, or whatever the hell that guy's last name was. I'm having I think what happened is I activated that shrine, and it became a massive problem. And I wasn't taking it seriously. Yeah, cursed shrine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Hey, we're not timed. Bring it on. Bring on all your rats. Bring on all you got. Like I said, I don't actually run out of essence. I just have some cooldowns, but these guys are so weak. They're so weak, so tiny. Give me that big chest. Nice. So yeah, Cursed Shrine will give you the benefit of the curse, the shrine. And then once you finish the ambush, you get a chest. Did I get hit by an actual trap? Shrine Defiler. Like, that's your name. How many shrines must you have defiled to earn the name Shrine Defiler? Like, is that your street name? Fucking Shrine Defiler looking ass. Was that another trap? I can't tell. I just kind of like trip on some wood. Let's go! Is that it? All right. Moving onward and downward. It's fortunate that I guess my resistances are high enough, or my health is high enough, that the poison hasn't bothered me at all. Them sturdy boots. Collect animus from animus carriers, I say. Are you carrying animus? Then you die! Do I have all the animus I need? No, not yet. The little red bar on the right-hand side showing my progress. It's kind of weird. Like, I played Diablo 1 and 2 and 3, and you're watching me play Diablo 4 in case you think I'm lying to you. And, like, the gamifiedness of... that's not a word. Ooh, set charm. The gamification of Diablo, which has always been a thing. It's always been a game. There's nothing saying it's not a game. It just really, like, stands out in Diablo 3 and some more in Diablo 4. Kill this guy for all the points you need to go to the next room. All right. You know. Get more stuff. All right. Find more treasure. Woo. I don't hate it. It may sound like I do. I don't hate it, though. It's video games. It's fine. It's just kind of weird after having seen how it was to see how it is. I'm going to kill all these guys. They're elites. I'm going to kill all of them. All of them. A Khazra abomination. Oh no. Kill it! It's like finding a spider in the attic. You want it dead. Get out of here.
Well
Yeah, I
done,
guess... Oh, thank you.
warrior.
I guess my point, though, is that, like, in the past, a lot of us likely didn't play Diablo in the gamified way that it is now. Instead, we played what we imagined was, like, sort of a... Well, an action RPG, I guess. And, you know, when you role-play the character, you think, yeah, I am this character. But slowly but surely, these kinds of games have become, you are the necromancer. And everything that people imagine necromancers to be. There isn't a lot of variety. But then, in the end game of Diablo 2, there also wasn't a lot of variety. You just had to sort of find your way with those builds. And in Diablo 3 and 4, they're just like, okay, this is the way. This is the way. 4 is a lot more open, though. I will say 4 is incredibly open when you consider it, but I don't think all builds can beat the highest difficulties, though,
That's it for that.
which is always the limiting factor. I don't want any of these things. None of them are ancestral. Get it all out of here. This Death's Head of Serration?
Taken apart.
Don't we all want our Death's Heads to be serrated? Don't we? Alright, so I've got a bunch of stuff. Oh, what about the talisman? I've gone through and broken down a lot of these set pieces earlier today. I've realized that if I'm not going to be like a bone necromancer, I pretty much don't need these. I do like Waking Touch, but I don't want to use Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead is okay. I was running with it for a while, and you'd think, hey, Army of the Dead, don't you already have one of those? Don't you want to make it better? But Army of the Dead's damage is basically a bunch of exploding skeletons running around. That doesn't really fit the player fantasy I have. Whereas I have a persistent army that's always dealing damage and protecting me. So instead, I'm leaning more towards shadow damage and soul rending. Right, Tyrael?
They've sent their regards.
Everybody level up! So we just finished War Plans. War Plans is a sequential challenge that, when completed, you get a whole bunch of stuff. Isn't that nice? Let's see, I'm looking for boots, though. I don't need life regeneration or corpse skills, however. Crowd controlling an enemy grants one resolve. See, that would be really good for like a barbarian or anybody who's in melee range, because resolve gives you 25% bonus armor. So it's like you basically put up a shield that absorbs some of that damage you're going to take. Casting a bone skill grants 2 stacks of resolve. And you can be a melee necromancer. It's possible. I started out that way. Using scythes to reap. Get all this junk out of here. You can hit those. Oh, the Butcher's Cleaver, unique charm. Your attacks critically strike injured enemies, killing elite spheres and slows nearby enemies by 90%. Oh, that water's good. Sometimes water just hits. Adept Herodric Seal of Exsanguination. But I am not a blood necromancer, so get that out of here.
Pity to break another's work.
I don't think I need any of these. %10 minion damage. And this is the Black Shroud. This is the set that I'm running. Is my darkness skills, 75% of their damage is additional corrupting or frostbite damage over 30 seconds. You gain damage reduction for 5 seconds whenever you deal damage over time, which I'm always doing when I'm doing my DOT. You deal 175% increased shadow and cold damage. Enemies who are corrupted or frostbitten for more than their remaining life are vulnerable, weakened, slowed by 85%, feared for 5 seconds, and take an additional 50% increased damage from you. So it's like the Drag Me to Hell build. Let's see. But I have Phoba equipped. This gives +3 to curse skills, though. And I am using a curse skill. So we'll take this Phoba out. Put this Phoba in. Now I have a bonus to my curse skills. Let me take a look here. Look at the skill tree, for example. I have 18 out of 15 for Skeleton Warrior. I have 21 out of 15 for Skeleton Mage. These are all the bonus levels I have for my skills. I have Golem, 4 out of 15. Golem actually should be, I think, higher. Especially since I'm using the Slam. These, I think I have 1 point in for both, because they're just curses. And while they deal damage when you cast them, that's not the point. The point is the effect it puts on. So, for example, they have a 30% chance to be stunned. I'm fortified for whenever the enemy dies while afflicted with Iron Maiden. And then I have... they take 67,000 damage every 2 seconds. And 67,000 damage each time they deal direct damage for 30 seconds. So basically, whenever they hit my skeletons, they take damage. And this is the one that gives the weakened and slow effect. So they're weakened, they're slowed, and they damage themselves by damaging my army. Which would pair better with Thorns. And I had been running Thorns for a while too. But I felt like I would just prefer not to run Thorns. Because the Thorns would be taking up space on my gear. Let's see. So if I take away Decompose, or like take it down a few notches, tear the flesh from an enemy, dealing 582,000 corrupting damage per second. And then with the Golem, raise a Golem that attacks for 103,000 damage. When your Golem dies, it respawns. Command your Golem to leap to the target area. It becomes unstoppable and slams its fist into the ground, dealing 127,000 damage. So it's really not that big of a damage, but what if I put like a whole bunch of points into it instead? Where would it go? Let's find out. Wow. The actual command does not increase in damage. It's only the Golem's melee damage that increases. That sucks. Taking points out of that. Oh no! Yeah, put points back in. I don't need Unstoppable. Deals bonus damage to vulnerable enemies. I don't need Weaken. That's what my curses are for. Commanding my Golem grants 3 stacks of Resolve, Overpower, and Ferocity based on whether your Golem type is Bone, Blood, or Iron. Well, Iron, I think, is Ferocity, and Ferocity is attack speed, and I like attack speed, so we'll take that. I probably had it set here for a while, but I don't need to since I have these 2 curses active all the time. And then... let's see... now raises a larger Golem that gains an aura of command, increasing the cast speed and movement speed of your other minions. Let's go with that for a little bit. And so, like I said, I have Decrepify and Iron Maiden learned. Oh no, I have to put points back into this. Barrier per second. Deals 50% increased damage. Slows enemies, I've already got that. Additional lucky hit chance. Chains. I do like the burst. Basically, it's an AoE. And I don't want to turn it into a bone skill. I have no bonuses to bone skills. I'm going to go back to the chain, though. I kind of like the chain as well. I'll see if that makes a difference, if it's really that big or bad or whatever. Alright, so we're going to go there. And then, what was I going to look at? My gear. My gear! Now, I might have actually lost a specific bonus. Or was it in my set? Desecration. Forming or consuming a corpse. When you form or consume a corpse, you gain 15% damage reduction. Enemies close to your corpses are inflicted with Decrepify and Iron Maiden. Okay. I wanted to make sure I still had that ability to Decrepify and Iron Maiden the enemies. That's why I have skills put into those 2 curses specifically. And I think Macabre is the Golem. Pretty sure about that. Yeah, Macabre. So this the set items actually increase the damage of my Golem as well as the effectiveness of my curses. Let me look at it again. Forming or consuming a corpse. Well, I do that all the time. Just damaging an enemy drops a corpse. Reduces the essence costs and cooldowns of your Profane, which is my curses, and Macabre skills, which is my Golem, by 25% increases their damage. My ultimate skills form 10 corpses over their duration, which is another thing that helps me get more corpses. When you form or consume a corpse, you gain 15% damage reduction. Enemies close to your corpses are inflicted with Decrepify and Iron Maiden. So I don't even really need to cast Iron Maiden. Huh. I don't know if I really get a lot out of this, though. For example, if I went back and I looked at my skill tree and I took points out of this to no longer have Decrepify, I could put those points into the golem itself and free up those 2 slots. Oh, I could also put the points in Soul Rift. There. My ultimate now does more damage. And the ultimate's what I use more often anyway. And another point into this only adds 3% more damage. This is 18 more damage? 18% more damage on the golem? Let me think. A lot to think about. Let me grab this free pale coin. I do have a lot of things to open up as well. I definitely want to keep the Black Shroud, and I have all of the bonuses for that. It makes enemies vulnerable, weakened, and slowed, so I really don't need the Decrepify curse. I already have that effect baked in to my set. So this doesn't really help me much because it helps me have Decrepify and Iron Maiden, things I'm already using constantly. So let's go ahead and look at my other talismans or set pieces, whatever they're called. Here we go. So I have these 2, Bloodbinder, but I don't use blood skills, so I won't get anything out of that. I could... What could I do? I do have these other powerful skills. Your attacks critically strike injured enemies. So whenever they're injured, they take critical strikes. That's what that says to me. +2 to minion skills. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's take some of those other things out. Put that here. Shadow resistance and bonus to maximum resource. I don't need that. I want to try this. I don't know if what it says is actually going to happen. It says your attacks critically strike injured enemies. And injured means that the characters have less than 35% of their life. And I'm already doing execution. I don't need this. In fact, unless I can re-roll on it, I'll hold on to it in case I can re-roll on it. It's already an ancestral. It's already ancestral, and I like that already. If I had some Radiment's Desecration, and that's what these are, right? And it's Bloodbinder. Okay, yeah, that's why I had 2 of the Desecration in there, because Desecration synergizes with my Seal of the Diamond Mind, giving me bonus damage against cursed enemies. But this will give me minion skills and the attacks critically strike injured enemies, which might be even better. Let's see. Transmutation. Craft a unique charm. So I can craft a unique charm. I wonder... Wonder Blunder. Take a look at a unique item that I have. Maybe I want to put that into a charm. Oh wait, actually Death Grip. I really wanted to have Death Grip. I was holding on to waiting for an Ancestral Death Grip, but maybe using the Haradric Cube. Item not valid. Okay. Well, you said I could craft a unique Oh, it has to be an ancestral unique item. It has to actually be an ancestral unique item. Okay. In that case, this one. This one. But I don't use either of those effects. Basic skills gain the effect of every upgrade. Damaging an enemy with a basic skill causes them to take 38% increased damage from your other basic skills for 10 seconds. I mean, every upgrade would give... Actually? That might be fun, because every upgrade of... What is this called? It's not Desecration, is it? It's called Decompose. Every upgrade to Decompose... Look at this. It will chain to 3 enemies and explode per enemy it touches. And it becomes a bone skill. Now hits all other enemies in between you and the primary target. I don't know. But I would also get the slow, probably, and I would also get the barrier. I mean, this could be pretty powerful just for a charm. If I can't pull it off. Nope. Craft unique charm. Does say 1x ancestral unique item. That's what that is. Do I also need 3x any unique charms? If that's the case, I might have those. Here's one. Oh, the Butcher's Cleaver would be number 2. Well, okay. I do have all these boxes, though. I can open up all of these and find out what's in them. Could be some charms in here. I have so many of these. And I want to just open them, but at the same time, I'm like... The Necromancer Shadow. Well, that's what I'll open. I'll open this one. So many. And I made this. I crafted this. A Mythic Unique Cache. I don't know what comes out of this. This is just gold. Contains gold, gem fragments, scattered prisms, and legendary amulets. Contains an assortment of Undercity tributes, runes, and other useful goods to aid you on your journey. Grants loot a random archetype cache of your class. I feel like I've got a lot of things for Necromancer, and I don't feel like I need to get more things for Necromancer. Though there are probably specific items I don't have yet. Go to a nice open spot where I can just drop these and see what's inside.
Most useful.
God damn! So many things. Ancestral chest armors, rings. The computer is like, oh, it's too many things. Set charm, lamellar gloves, and more. You know, I haven't tried crafting anything with the runes. Like, you can actually put the runes together and craft something out of them instead of just slapping them onto your armor. Inventory is full. Alright, well, while you have active minions, your summons deal 100 or 90% increased damage, but each minion drains 4 essence from you per second. Honestly, that sounds good. I have so much essence to give them. You hear that, minions? Find you a Necromancer that's got nothing but essence to give. Awful helmet. It's just called Awful Helmet. Get all this junk out of here.
Mainlander, what brings you? That's it for that piece.
Harlequin Crest. I think I've already got this. Yeah, I do. And I honestly don't want this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to salvage this, and I'm going to put this affix on something, like my pants maybe. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Wait. Nope. I need to go down here. Hansi. Let's see. What's it called? Coagulation, Death's Defense. You and your minions gain 26% increased maximum life. That'd be good, but honestly, my minions don't die, so... Hardened Bones. Heavenly Strength. Aspect of Shelter. Spiked Armor. Fortress, Indomitable, Protector, Bruiser. Bulwark. Encased. Freezing enemies grant you damage reduction. Enshrouding. Ever Living. It's probably a utility aspect now that I'm at the very bottom of the other ones. You have 26 of these. Aphotic. Accursed Touch. Audacity. Crippling Darkness. Debilitating Darkness. Dominance. Elusive Menace. Aspect of Fortune. Hued Flesh. Interdiction. Piercing Cold. Rallying Reversal, Shielding Bones, Embalmer, Northern Guard, Aspect of the Void, Aspect of Transfusion, Boiling Aspect, Eluding Aspect, Embattled Aspect, Exploiter's Aspect, Necrotic Carapace Aspect, Sticker Thought Undying, Wild Bolt, okay. That affix came off of pants. Let's see. The word minion should reveal it. You and your minions gain 26% blah blah blah. When a corpse is formed... Okay. Weird. I am befuddled. I did break pants, didn't I? I thought it was pants. Should have been pants. It's the one that takes my essence to improve their damage. But the thing is, defensive and utility would not apply there. So maybe it wasn't pants. We'll go and look at everything. Not channeling, bursting bones, binding Morus, amplified damage, accelerating aspect. Coalesce Blood, Decay, Elemental Fate, Exorcism, Frenzied Onslaught? No. It's bonus attack speed. Blood skills, one active minion type, reanimation, redirected force, serration, terror, expectant, thickened blood, moonrise, great feast. This is it, great feast. Okay, so great feast is a offensive ability that goes on shields. It was probably a shield then. Shield, amulet, sword, glove, or ring. Let's see if I can get something off of a ring. All damage is increased while channeling a skill. Is that better than having all of my guys do more damage? 52% more damage per minion. Yeah, Resurrected looks really good. And there's a key where you can actually press it to go back to the base D2. So if you want to just see it the way it once was, you 100% can just play that way. Intelligence, life, essence. Sovereign Helm of Hardened Bones! Okay.
May you find your way back.
Let's see. I'm not in a hurry to break everything here. Deathless Visage is new. Critical strikes with Bone Spear. Damn. I ain't doing no damn Bone Spear. So this has 2 stars on it, which means it's a very good example of an Ancestral Wand. Max life, life on kill, crit strike damage, physical damage. Removing physical damage for intelligence is possible, so if I play this on a sorcerer, it might work out. Yeah, I've actually been having a lot of fun coming back to Diablo and Nagaratep. I don't know. I feel like this is where I belong. Dark fantasy, lots of cool stuff going on, ways to build characters. It's not a sweaty game. Let's do some more war plans. Though one certainly can sweat. Nightmare Dungeons, Helltide Harvest. Kill Lord Zir, that sounds good. Cleanse the Pit. I prefer Nightmare Dungeons, honestly, than the Undercity. Bosses in Nightmare Dungeons have a chance to revive. Summon the Butcher? Okay, yes, that would be great. I would like to summon the Butcher. Fresh meat. Sounds awesome. Oh wait, that's a Nightmare Dungeon. Let me see if I have any Nightmare Keys. Nightmare Keys. What's new here? Did I get some new things here? I guess I did. I'm in the D2 category? You think I'm confusing all of Twitch? Do they show up and they're like, man, what the hell? I expected D2. Probably. That happened once. And I swear to God, I swear it with everything that I am. I was in the Red Dead Redemption 1 category, and they were like, this isn't Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. I'm like, it's not supposed to be. I'm looking at my laptop, it literally says Red Dead Redemption on it. And then they got mad and left. It's like, I don't know what happened. Was I being trolled?
Step up to my entity to break another's work.
Thank you for pointing it out, though. Appreciate it. Okay. Back to it, then. Nightmare mode. I'm going to go back to T8. I think I can still do T8. Especially in Nightmare Dungeon. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Stopped everything that I was doing and just do the T8 thing for that one guy. Is that what you want? Oh, okay. Coming right up. Anything for you, Mr. Mrs. Viewers, sir, ma'am? No. No. I thought they took that out. Okay, so queso, that's in the cheese. there's gonna be problems. This little red thing here, this red crystal, will follow me throughout the entire dungeon. And it will explode. It's going to be very slow. It's not going to make any noise. It's like It Follows, that movie where like you have to pass the curse on to somebody else by having sex with them. Except no one's having any sex around here. It's just going to follows. Yeah, you know, out of all of the sexually transmitted ghost zombie movies out there, it's up there for sure. No joke though, honestly, did like it. It was a good movie. I did not expect to like it. At the time, I was part of a horror movie media podcast, and that was the flavor of the week that we were going to watch, or whatever you might call it. And I was like, man, this movie is going to be stupid. That's how I know I don't really care much for horror, because I've been through a lot of it. And I'm like, this isn't even my thing. I really don't enjoy this. Like some people do, like remembering directors and caring about like the plots and whatever. I'm like, nah, this isn't for me. But I was quite surprised. Once again, I did like It Follows. It had a stupid premise, but it worked. Like I was genuinely engaged with it. I felt the horror, you know? It was alright. I also liked Triangle. That was very good, and I would recommend that for anybody who likes horror movies. Unless you're into like horror schlock films, in which case I don't know what to recommend to you. And my one caveat as far as horror goes is that I do like Japanese horror movies. Not all of them. There certainly are some really bad ones that I never want to see, ever. But give me a Grudge Monster any day. It's a good time. Oh, ah! I'm over here looking at information. I would presume that they learned the monster rules the same way they taught the monster rules. How did the OG learn the monster rules? Who knows? Somebody had to start the curse, though. Curse can't just, like, exist. It's gotta begin somehow. But that's not the real question. The real question is, hey, if I flew from like one end of the United States to the other, how long will it take for the curse to show up? And could I time it to just dodge the curse like once every 3 months? Because we're talking about like a really slow walk from one end of the United States to the other. Surely it'll take a bit. Yeah, I don't see a massive damage difference with the setup for Decrepify. No, it's Decompose? It's Decompose, okay. Pardon me for, like, getting Decrepify and Decompose mixed up. It's an easy thing to do. Oh, but we're on Torment 8, aren't we? That's why it feels like I haven't noticed a difference. I was doing Torment 7 and I didn't notice a difference. This is 8. We're doing great in that case. Every year or something, mix it up occasionally by going to Amsterdam instead. Yeah. Just don't tell nobody. Wait, that'd be awful. Like, they don't die quietly in that movie. They get roughed up pretty strong. Wasn't that one girl on the beach and she like got folded in half? Yeah, I'd feel pretty bad. Because I'd know who was going to get it next. And then if they're not especially athletic, you know you're going to be getting that curse returned to you, right? Like that's on its way back pretty soon. But, like, despite the fact that we're talking about the rules, that is kind of a fun thing to do with horror movies sometimes. To just go, it'd be kind of funny to talk about this. Like that movie, Bye Bye Man, which, by the way, don't watch that. That's not even stupid bad. It's just really bad. It's a genuinely terrible movie, and Carrie-Anne Moss should be ashamed of herself for being part of it. But she might have just needed the paycheck. I don't know what her life is like. But that one is like, you can't think of the word "bye bye man." You can't say the word "bye bye man." It doesn't matter. Like you can't do anything with the word "bye bye man." So I'm guessing like, you know, you're going out. Hey, you're going out to get some food. Yeah, bye bye man. You know, and then all of a sudden you got some sort of curse. It's really dumb. Ooh! Okay. I was like, I know that thing's around here somewhere, and I realized it was already about to kill me. I don't know if it'll one-shot me. I have no idea. Let's get out of here. It's here with me at the boss room? You're gonna meet me at town too, you asshole? Oh no! It's not moving very fast. That's good. It's still here? Okay, I was like, there's no way it's still going to be chasing after me while I'm looking at the loot. It's just like, ooh, you don't have time to look at the loot either. You're going down. You're going down. You might just have bad taste. You might need to get that looked at. Go to like a taste doctor and see what they have to say. But here's the thing, okay? You walk into the doctor's office, and he sits down and he goes, "Hey, what's going on?" And he'll say, "I said, hey, what's going on?" And then you both finger guns at each other, and you're best friends. That's what happens next. Four non-blondes, right? High five. Chest bump.
Mainlander, what brings you?
I need to have my junk destroyed. And no, that's not a euphemism for anything. I haven't pressed this button in a while. Give me the experience points! Yes, please. Wow, that wasn't a lot at all. Collection of keys. Hey, those are a countdown, I believe. Whoa! How bright they are! And our mercenaries have leveled up. Take those 100 pale marks. What if, like, you could just converge all of the STD ghost zombies onto one person? I guess that would also just be terrible. Because not only would you not know what's following you, but there's many different things that could be following you. Oh, it's ancestral. But no, I'm much more of a ghost movie or a ghost zombie. No, sorry, let me try it again. Ghost story
For that piece.
horror movie watcher. And my favorite horror movie is Room 1408 with John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. That one hits hard every single time because of the twist at the middle of the movie. And if you don't know what it is, just go watch it. You might cry. You might cry a little bit. Excuse me. While you're all crying a little bit, I'm going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Well, I took it with me. It's still in my hands. Yeah, fucking... God damn it! God damn it! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck spiders, man! Good to go. We had to crawl around if we want to. So with our level 1 card, we do have to select it before we can open the door. We can go in here. We can see Johnny's butt again if we want to. We can get real close to it. In fact, we can just be like, damn.
Dang! Bad ass.
Behold! Now that's amazing.
I have become monstrous. Yes, yes, feed me! Feed me! More! More! Yes! A true ladies' man drips all the time, I think. I don't have any other plans for today. Everyone fucking left me. I should head back to my room, I guess. Dang, whoosh. Kamashita stuff, you listen to me like this too. You didn't know me at all, but you still listen to everything. I couldn't figure you out, like, I kept thinking, what's this guy's deal? Not only that, but you helped me with the Shiho. No, it's the Shiho. That's what she likes to be called in the street. They call her the Shiho. But, you know, to her friends, she's just Shiho. But you helped me with Shiho in my modeling. You're too nice for your own good. My bad. Christmas turkey. Christmas ham. Sliced pizza. Go. 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 Get him. Get him. Get him. Fuck this thing up. I hate it. I hate it so much. Finish it off with an Omni Slash afterwards. Oh, yeah, baby. I can summon here. Oh. Hi. Okay. Here we go.
not anymore. We can talk about it when you get here.
Your turn.
That's a rocket.
The wind. It's nice.
What if you fell downstairs into someone's bed? Like the bed was just at the bottom of the stairs and they slept there. And it was like it was a problem, you know, like you can't step over this person's bed to go upstairs. So people just stopped going upstairs. But you found like a ladder or maybe a rope or grappling hook. You know, you're a rogue. You could probably use something like that. And then you just got up to the top of the stairs. And then, like, the top of the stairs have been so neglected that the floor is misshapen and busted. And you had a hard time keeping your balance. And then you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you roll down the stairs from up there into that person's bed. What then? He just like stares at me.
Yes! Yes, do get on with it!
Break that. There we go. Got our health back. Is it just you? Okay, good. Because it is watermelon time. Yeah! I did it.
Roach, it's your...
Can I put radio over his face? I am Spirit of Vengeance. I'm the Spirit of Vengeance. Fear me. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Oh my god. Give our progress. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to admit today that I am a furry, and I'm also stepping down from my position as Prime Minister of Japan's government. Myself and all of my Diet Cabinet members as well. We're a fur gang, you see, and we just want to go live our lives, so see ya, and then go meow and leave the room. Do I see an A button? Do I see an A button? Do I see an A button? You know what that means? You know what that means? You know what that means? Fuck your mahjong table. Fuck it. Fuck all of it. Fuck your tiles. Fuck everything. I'm out of here. Where's my clip button? It's Christmas, bitches! If done correctly, no can defend. I'm way too careful for banana peels. Aha! You think you can do it again, Watch as I disarm your trap. My balls. No! I was just gonna push it with my foot and just get rid of it.
Say another word against you.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
It's me! I'm the child snatcher! Ha 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 ha! That's what's mine! You fools, you fell for my clever ruse of being generous and charitable.
Come again.
done here. Go home. This ain't no place for kids to be hanging around. I'm not a kid. I'm almost an adult. I'm second year in high school. That's certainly not child. I'm not. Oh God, I gotta go. Doesn't have the guts. Can't stand up to him yet.
I open this cage door.
I must heal.
Damn it.
It was a goblin, it's fine.
Exchange student. My name is André Laurent Jean Geroux.
No, it isn't. Now it's just Andre. That's it.
But you can call me Bebe.
No.
It's quite nice to meet you.
No, I am not calling you Bebe. No.
Isn't that...
Hey, you know that thing we use to summon our personas? The evoker? Well, I was thinking, why's it gotta look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? Finally, someone says it! Finally, someone says it! Someone's actually making the comments that we've been waiting for all this time. And it just dies right then and there. Alright, well. Alright, fine. You can get that one, can't? No, you almost hit me. Here, I'll bring it to you. You get it. Oh, Eileen, come on, you can do it. Eileen, don't run away from this. This is a challenge. You have to face it. This is your destiny, Eileen. I tell everyone that you're a warrior. I need you to prove it. I know you can do this. I know you can do this, Eileen. Eileen, what are you doing? Are you letting me down? The bug's way over there. Get it, Eileen? Can you not point that light at my face? I've got a wicked headache as it is. See, he loves it. He's like, woohoo! 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 Yo. Yo. You put the rosaries in the stuff in the packages? Like, you're just as bad. I mean, yeah, sure, this led to the eventual investigation, but there's a number of people that you've killed, Prunella. That's bad. And for that, you shall be slapped. Punishment delivered. I don't anticipate traps here. God damn it. It happens every fucking time. It happens every fucking time. Why would this room be trapped? This doesn't make sense. Don't people live here? Why is this room trapped? Okay.
We want to know.
Bound for the checkpoint rest town.
Uh-huh. It's just called the Checkpoint Rest Town. Welcome ye to the town. It's called Checkpoint Rest Town. Go on into Place to Drink Tavern, and then there's also Place to Sleep Inn, and also the Banging Throughout the Night Blacksmith, as we like to call it because of the hammering and such.
Take you anywhere till I... Can you think of anything?
Is it a muddy bath?
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
Is it a muddy bath?
Test. Okay. Welcome back!
Cowabunga! It's showtime!
Nice.
That very mellow. Nice. Anyway, we're back. Huh. I just saw this. 44 out of 56 ability points. Let me see. I bet it'll show. Let's see. Murmuring Obols. This is Neothyron. I've got a bunch of those. I don't know what it does. It's a crafting item for sure, though. So some of these season rewards will give you points. Points you can spend on your character, either ability or Paragon. Yeah, this one here. Skill points. Gate to Hell. Face the hordes of hell and collect Aether during infernal hordes and torment 1 or higher Well, okay. I can do that for a skill point. I can 100% do that. Though that's not what our current war plan is. What is our current war plan? Oh yeah, Hell Tides. So I haven't really explained a lot about the end game in this. This red stretch right here, this can happen anywhere on the map. And it's called a Hell Tide. And what a Hell Tide is, well, we'll find out right now. We'll just go there and find out right now. But the summary is, it's just a place where there's just a lot more demons. It's not wildlife, it's just a fuckload of demons. And bigger and badder demons will spawn in as you enjoy the Hell Tide. Yes, enjoy it. Let's see. And this whole thing here is all Hell Tide in Kyrgyzstan. We have 53 minutes of Hell Tide to enjoy. Ooh, and we also have some Baneful Hearts. So if I can find a place to summon some powerful demon, should be somewhere here on the map. I guess it doesn't show up on the map. I'll just have to find it. But while we're doing all this, this Tortured Gift of Mysteries would be a good goal to attain. So anyway, you kill a bunch of demons, they drop some sort of currency, use the currency to open chests that are only available during the Hell Tide. They don't have unique drops, but they do have powerful drops. Oh, wins. Right, gotcha. My name is Annihilator of the Wisconsin Annihilator clan. I love that joke. I don't think it ever really lands well, but I really enjoy it. Anyway, we just got 17 Aberrant Cinders. The Aberrant Cinders can drop from anything. It can drop from these little things you can open up here. Ooh, Heavy Helm Ancestral. It can drop from enemies you kill. They just be dropping. And you need about 70-ish to open a chest, and some of the special chests require more than 70.
Was it worth it?
So this is basically the Madhouse variant of the endgame, where it's like, just run around like crazy, kill everything you see! Yeah, fuck this barricade! Kill all the snakes! We have 33 Aberrant Cinders now. Suddenly demons! Actually, more like these are prophets. So suddenly cultists, or very much like the no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Not even during a Helltide should we be free of the Spanish Inquisition, and the video game is crawling to a halt. Mango? No. Helltide very clearly tastes like cinnamon. Cinnamon and red pepper flakes. Or something stupid like that. Cinnamon and Nutella. Hate Nutella. I don't hate Nutella. I don't. Not really. You know, I'm going to walk that one back. I don't hate Nutella. I don't eat it regularly or anything, but I don't hate it either. I'm usually disappointed by Nutella. Like, ugh, this was Nutella? Gross. I certainly don't ever have a need for it. Why did you put Nutella in my stuffed crust pizza again? Did you think it would be better? I genuinely saw that on a reel yesterday, I think. Some sort of weird dessert pizza thing. I do not know why this is happening still. I thought I'd fixed it. But no, it's not the stream. It's literally the game. There are people who complain about this happening even on their console version of the game. Oh no, trust me, your taste in music is abysmal. I say that with friendship. I say that with the lightest of touches. Jesus Christ, is it because I have so many minions? Is my poor computer just unable to do this? No. No. It's Blizzard who is wrong. Though it hasn't been this bad forever. I've been considering doing a reformat on my computer, like just starting it back over again, because I've had this thing running hard for 6 years. Alright, we're back. Sort of. Okay, I have 55 aberrant cinders. Let me see how much I need to open up that chest of mysteries. $250 cinders. I'm gonna have to be at this for a bit, but we do have 48 minutes. I mean, I got all the time I need. As long as I find enemies to kill. This kind of reminds me of a time I was playing Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex, on PC, and I had introduced it to a friend who really, really got into it, really enjoyed playing it, but he was playing it like on the shittiest computer, and this was back when Deus Ex was more or less new. Not Human Revolution, sorry. The original one with J.C. Denton. Anyway. And he was just having a hard time aiming anything, but he was just so determined to play that it didn't stop him. He was just going to continue playing, even when the game lagged as hard as it did. Still think about that sometimes, because, man, that's some dedication. And it wasn't like he was a poor teenager. He was a fully grown man with a job and everything. He could have easily bought a better computer, he just didn't do it. Why is this running so bad? Maybe I can turn down the graphic settings. I did set it down to medium, and it didn't seem to make a difference. You have damage over time. I don't even need to kill you anymore. Man, I feel very durable. Oh, was that your angel breath, demons? Well, let's fight for it. Turning the crit numbers off? I mean, maybe. That's just plausible enough that I don't know if you're serious or not. But also, welcome in, Shinobi. Hope your paladin's doing well. Stare down at your feet, yeah. What do I have this set to? Let's take a look at the options again. I might have gone back and turned the graphics back to high because I'm a dummy and I would do something like that. Yeah, I did. Let's just put it to low. Let's just put it right down at the bottom. Oh, that's right. And then for some reason, it doesn't save. It doesn't save well. Like, whenever I quit this game, it does this. This might take a little bit. Usually this crashes the game. I did see on Reddit that there's talk of a memory leak. Alright, I'm just going to do what I've had to do in the past and just close the program. And run some loops. Brother, I require loops. Well, I took it with me. It's still in my hands. So I get the game going back again.
Fucking, God damn it! God damn it! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck spiders, man! Good to go. Good to crawl around if we want to.
So with our level 1 card, we do have to select it before we can open the door. We can go in here. We can see Johnny's butt again if we want to. We can get real close to it. In fact, we can just be like, damn.
Dang! Bad ass.
Behold! Now that's a big...
I love that clip. Solid Snake just staring straight down Main Street. And the thing is, you can't move Snake's head. It's just naturally pointed at the perfect angle to stare right at that man's butthole. It's just like... Oh, speaking of Metal Gear Solid, and I have spoken about doing Let's Plays and stuff. I intend for my first Let's Play coming back will be Metal Gear Solid 5. It'll be uploaded by mission, so each video will be each mission. And there might be some gag reel stuff in between, because there's always something stupid happening.
Sometimes you find hell.
Speaking also of low settings, I watch a lot of StarCraft 2 pro matches. And a lot of the times the pros will play StarCraft 2 at low settings because it's just better. It runs better. And that's an advantage that they can just have. Think about that too. It's like, man, do we really need the highest of the high? The best of the best? I love how I can't sit still with these red bastards running up on my ass. Glorious pants! Well, good news, Nagaratep. MGS5 is kind of a prequel to 1 and 2 and 4. So you'll be right as rain when I come around to 1 and 2 and 4. Ready to go. In fact, you might even understand Metal Gear Solid 3 even better.
What is this?
Level up! Paragon points. Good. Give me resistance. Yeah, the overall idea is that I will be doing Let's Plays of the games I have streamed, so that I don't have to stream them again, at least not in a story context. So I can just, like, if I wanted to play more Metal Gear Solid 5, I can just play it. I can skip cutscenes, and I would feel okay. I know it's weird. Maybe it's an autistic thing or whatever, but for me, it's like I will always want to start from the beginning and go through the story and detail everything, and that's just how I want to do my recordings. But Twitch streams don't really lend towards that effectively, even though I've been enjoying it this entire time. I think when somebody misses a stream and they miss some elements of the story, they just kind of, they might not enjoy it as much. And I know that what I like to see on YouTube are story playthroughs. I watch Super Great Friend all the time, and he has a unique setting or setup where he just doesn't talk to his chat except for during his breaks, and he spends his hour and a half of streaming to play a game, either bumbling through it for the first time or playing a game he knows well. Either way, he always makes room for the cutscenes and the story and all that stuff, and I kind of wanted to do that from the get-go, but it's hard to do as a streamer because, one, if I don't talk to anybody, I'm not building a community. I don't have an audience that cares because I'm clearly just showing how little I care about them. But SGF started with the Something Awful forums. He started where Let's Plays began. So he gets this unique position where he doesn't have to talk to anybody. People already know him. And when he does talk to somebody, it's on his own terms, which I think is pretty cool. But you can't just like walk into streaming that way. So, and besides that, I like talking to you guys. I enjoy this much more. I did try at one point to stop and go, you know what? No talkies, only during breaks. And I felt like an asshole. I was like, this sucks. Somebody came in, hey, how's it going? And I'm just like, no talkies. Give me them aberrant cinders. What's this big demon doing? Just like hanging out? Oh, there you go. Now you're awake. Get away from that shit. Boom! But I would also like to stream, like I said, more performative stuff. I'd like to do hardcore runs of Diablo games. I will probably start with Diablo 2 on that, because at least I know I can play that offline. And I know my computer can run it. I've always wanted to do hardcore mode anyway. Call me an idiot, then. I'm ready for it. What's his name? Zergarosh Doomtrap? Prepare to die, Zergarosh. If that's your real name. I have 159. What did I say it was? Like 666 apparent cinders for that one mysterious chest? That can't be right. It's a lot. It's too much even. What's his stripper name? Everyone, make way on stage for the new Zergarosh. Hey, I'm Zergarosh Doomtrap. And I'm here to ask you, what's going on? And then the song starts, and it's a terrible stripper song. But Zergarosh don't care. Zergarosh is under the hot lights experiencing the dream they've always had. If you play another bard, their name is Zergarosh, Nagaratep.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
That's just how it works now. You have named your next bard. 250. Thank you, Shinabi. Appreciate you. You all want to see my Doomtrap? Well, yeah, that's what we're here for. Show it. Come on. The $20 entry fee to this club. God damn it. I don't care what it looks like. Almost at that 250. 35 minutes to go. I think we'll do it. With the almighty Leonard the Cacodemon helping me out, making it easy. Thank you, Leonard. Shorty, you're the best. That's what's funny. I've asked, what does shorty mean? I just asked some friends. I'm like, what the hell does shorty mean when in like rap songs and stuff? And I never got a straight answer. Like, in context, it sounds like it means, like, girl. But in some context, it means, like, child. Or, like, friend or something. Like, shorty, you're the best. I don't want that ring. I'm definitely at the point where I wish I could just, like, auto-sell stuff. Just pick some stuff up or get, like, a transmutation spell. Hey, Leonard, can you transmute? The forces of hell are mad! Oh, no! Whatever shall I do? Short round from Indiana Jones. That couldn't have been more clear, and I feel like an absolute idiot for not picking up on that earlier. Oh, I can ride my horse. That's right. Ride my horse. Oh, it's a big worm time. Awesome. So, fun fact, if you play the Warlock, you can summon a big worm. But the big worm isn't a ally, it just delivers more demons. It's like every demon you summon, the worm summons as well. What is this? Is it damaging them? It's damaging them? Okay. Some sort of shadow essence orbits you, damaging distant enemies. Yeah, alright. Bring them in. I don't want them distant. Where's that chest? Where's the chest? Damn it, where did it go? Up there? Yeah, okay. I guess it moves, because it's not where it was. I don't have time to save you. These are always worth opening up. Somewhere in the back of my mind is what's going on. The night just got infinitely worse. Oh, you know what would be terrible? As if that was the song that Mr. X played in Resident Evil 2 Remake. That would be monstrous. Alright, two-handed mace, an ancestral flail, a kingmaker, glorious hood, magic charm. Alright, so that is one chest opened. I'm just going to open up a normal chest now. So we can get the war plans done. Where's my golem? Where are you at? Get the Balrog! Kill it! Where is my golem? Did it die? Golem! It sounds like you found your calling, Nagaratep. I think you probably have the audio know-how to make that happen. Just play the two together and make it even worse. Space Jam mashup. Holland the Survivor will not survive me. No, you will not survive at all. $53. I believe the requirement is to just open up 2 chests during Helltide, so... Ooh, what's a Hellspire? Oh, look, there's more hell here! There's even more hell! I thought there was enough hell already, but there's more hell now. Follow the fire. I don't want to be burned. I don't know what's happening anymore. All I know is I'm trying to dodge all this damage while playing musical chairs. Ooh, I can't take all that. Nope, gotta keep moving. Gotta take it to the limit. The limit! Oh no, I'm running away. That's not what I want. And see, I didn't lose a single minion that whole time. They're so strong. I'm so proud of them. And that's 95 aberrant shards, so we can open up the next chest we see. It's right here. Gift of Helms. Helm, helm, helm! Even a sand-worn cover. Alright, so now the next thing I want to do, even though it's not part of my war plans, is to... Oh god, do I want to do another Hellspire? Do I dare? Yeah, of course I dare. I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna keep my golem over here whenever possible. Have him smash the ground. Drag the enemies in. Yeah, I'm looking for a way to spend these baleful hearts. I can summon a more powerful demon and get even more stuff from doing that. I feel like I'm supposed to stay in the circle. Like if I were to leave the circle... Oh god, it's a big stupid worm now! It's okay, bring them all. I'm invincible. Ooh, a royal amethyst, hell yeah. I'm not taking damage, so we're doing good. I'm getting barrier and barrier and barrier, and even more berry. I also have enough fortitude, looks like. Let's get this Chaos Rift. Come on, guys. Get over there. Oh, I got dragged out. Shit's getting real. Worm Part 2. Worm Boogaloo. I don't know. Ah. Nope, get out of that. Don't take me away from my buddy Gnarid Midnight. Hell gives way to their champion? Okay, the Hell champions, Gago Sparkspawn over here, are a lot more difficult, or at least they were in the past, and Lightning Enchanted, Death's Grasp, Mortar, and Shock Lance. I don't know what Shock Lance is, or Death's Grasp for that part. But I still have all my boneheads working them over. Yeah, we got this guy. It's just going to take a bit. I will point at you to death! Like, actually the Lightning Enchanted isn't so bad because my skeletons are just eating it. Like, I don't even have to worry about it. Okay. Oh, is another Harbinger? Is Seranya Bolt Crawler? Do you think you stand a chance? Were you hoping I wouldn't notice you? Inventory is full. I don't want any of these. If it's not ancestral, I don't care. Okay.
We depart, huh?
Oh, blacksmith. Could you just shatter all these for me? Thanks.
You know where to find me.
Bye! You know those rage room places? Have you ever heard of those? Where you basically just go into a room and you're allowed to break bottles and cans and like throw sledgehammers and axes at walls and just basically a place where you can rage out. That's what the blacksmith probably does. You know? We bring him a bunch of stuff and he's like, ah, smash! I'll kill it! I hate it! It's stupid! We can open up a couple more chests. Where am I? Oh, that's what I want. Right there. Kixarth. I'm coming, Kixarth! I'm coming to claim your body. I have baleful hearts. What do you mean that sounds weird? Shut up. You're making it weird. It's your fault, not my fault. Sounds like a you problem. Oh yeah, Kixarth, the Helltide Assassin. I remember this guy. I got murdered by him back in like 1.0. Oh, might happen again too if I'm not careful. That's right, I can walk through enemies without any issues. Oh! Sword. I think I took damage from that, but it didn't kill me because I'm really, really powerful. I have a lot of health. Just you and me now, Kixarth. Oh, shit! My Iron Golem really wants to pound this succubus. No, that doesn't have double meaning. I can see that. I mean, it's very clearly a different game, but I can see that. You still have builds, you still have, like, bosses, and kind of a bullet hell experience in a way. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Kixarth is meant to be a powerful boss. And now that all the boys are focusing on Kixarth and not everything else, we'll kill him like in a minute. An actual 60 seconds. I love my Iron Golem just like giving them the fists. He's pounding the shit out of them. And that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and this, and that. Kixarth ain't seeing, he ain't going home. Yeah, 13.4 million. That's like millions of damage. And to go to higher difficulties, you need billions of damage. Plain and simple. This is not enough. But that's kind of the fun part. Like figuring out what opens up the damage pipeline. What did I get? Got a new set piece. 67 all stats. Not good. I've already got 68 all stats. Alright. Nothing big from that. Okay, yeah. I was going to open up these chests. Or I go to that accursed ritual is what I wanted. I have these 6 baleful hearts and they need to be used. So in the Helltide, there's like a ritual spot where you can use these baleful hearts to summon a monster. That's going to be a little bit more important than that chest. Excuse me. Even with a GPS, I'm hitting the walls. There we go. The Ritual Zone. Honestly, this doesn't even look bad at low graphic settings. I don't even notice a difference. If you would have told me it was on low graphic settings, I wouldn't have said anything. Three baleful hearts have been placed. The ritual has begun! The pact is sealed! Hylae, Abomination Blood Maiden! Welcome to the real world! Welcome to Sanctuary, and now you shall die! Okay, yeah, I can take that damage. I'll just take it. It's fine. Baxter, this is my succubus to kill. What are you doing trying to rob me of my succubus? Helping, you say? Pah! Pish posh! Fine, I guess you helped a little bit. That was another player showed up to kill the succubus with me. Looks like they may have summoned another one or found a harbinger. No, they didn't summon another one. This is just a dude. Take them boss trophies. And we have 3 more baleful hearts. Sorry, baneful hearts. My deepest apologies. My deepest heartfelt apologies. Ladoon, welcome! We're summoning demons! Just gonna let them do what they do. Dead! Fucking dead. I didn't even see their name. Ooh, a unique charm. I mean, I honestly don't have to do anything. I can just let them all just kind of kill things for me. I'm sure their level is much higher, and plus, with all the damage stacked on top of each other. What are these whipping chains? I want those. Is that a warlock thing?
Most useful.
Somebody else unlocked it. All right. I'm contributing. My boneheads are moving around. I don't have to actually click on anything. Never really gets old. They pop in, they pop out. They show up, and then they just fall down. Okay, so there it is. Lucky hit, shadow damage, potion healing. When you cast a skill with a cooldown, you explode, dealing 7,000 damage. I'm alright with that. I don't think I need that. Rakanoth's Wake. That's fine. Somebody doing something else? Anybody else have some baneful hearts? Are we good? Are we all done? There's another one! More health, please. I'm at 33,000 health now. Bring on the sacrifice! Dead! Unique charm. Set charm. What do we got here? This is a unique charm, Temerity. +3 to darkness skills. Effects that heal you beyond 100% life grant you a barrier up to 88% of your maximum life. That lasts for 8 seconds. Well, if I were to assume that the Butcher's Cleaver effect doesn't actually work for some reason, this should go in that spot. Or I could just... Oh, +2 to minion skills, +3 to darkness skills. Oh, I can't switch it out in combat? Is that it? How many baneful hearts do these people have? We have 9 minutes left on this Helltide. Not much reason for me to leave here, though. Except for to get on with my war plans. Oh, it's actually going to be a fight, sort of. Okay. I guess whatever warlock or whatever was doing the big damage has gone home. Ooh. Those boots! I will toss down this ring. I will pick up... I guess we can't do anything with our inventory at all until we're out of combat? Oh, it's because it's favorited. Penitent Greaves. That's exactly what I'm wearing, so that doesn't help me at all. I think I'm going to bounce. Yeah, I'm just going to bounce out of here. We've been beating the snot out of that succubus for too long.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Take my junk, blacksmith! Go back and pick up all that stuff that was on the ground. Oh, also, I still have all those cinders, right? Yeah, I should probably use those. I am once again full of inventory.
Taken apart, melted down. That's it for that piece.
This has upgrades for the blood skill thing. I'm not going to use this, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of it.
To break another's work.
Upgrade for maximum overpower is increased by 8 while you are fortified. Title Crystal Greatsword Ancestral. Legendary two-handed sword with a bunch of weapon damage, life on hit, all damage multiplier, and resource cost reduction. That might be good for something.
You know where to find me.
Alright, let's mount up. We need to go this way. Let's get off our horse. Mount it up for just a moment. Tortured Gift of Heavy Weapons. And then where next? Tortured Gift of Protection. Yeah, I think I'm standing in poison. I was like really taking a lot of damage there, and I'm like, why is that happening?
I expect you'll need that.
You don't know what I need, Subo. Don't pretend. this one. You know, this was just supposed to be a simple cleanup operation. What's happened? All right, to the chest. Actually, wait. I wanted to hit this, that's why I stopped. Lots of cinders come out of these. There's a legendary seal, a chain flange that's ancestral. Bunch of stuff just dropping. I know where I'm going. I know, follow the white dots. It's that simple. Boss trophies. Demons coming out of the ground. The forces of hell are pissed off. Alright, what's next? You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this place. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm out of here. I don't think that anything from those chests were going to be better than what I've got anyway. Oh. Yeah, alright. I mean, I'm in the Nightmare Dungeon now. I didn't expect to go there when I teleported. I know what happened, though. I clicked on the map and I teleported to the next event. In my war plans.
Step up to my anvil.
I just broke down everything, didn't I? Doom Cask of Audacity. +2 to Iron Maiden. Primal Bassinet of Fortune. Beast Breaker of Exorcism. I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. I know that I'm not going to use it. I just know it with everything that I am as a person. I will not use it. Let's see. Bonus intelligence. +2 to skeleton mage. +6% minion attack speed. That's kind of better. I mean, 7% shadow damage. I'm pretty sure that would be overcome with the bonuses to skeleton mage and minion attack speed. Let's take a look, actually. I went to skeleton mage, for example. Warrior, golem, mage. It's a 25 out of 15. If I took a point out, it would lose 8% damage. Meaning 2 extra points would give 16% bonus skeleton mage damage. And then the bonus attack speed, it's just a DPS bonus. So put that in there. Then I would lose the 5 set, but I do have a 5th purple item. Oh, I don't actually have the 5th item. I have 2 copies, so this wouldn't work anyway. Because I'm... Oops. Oh, no! Okay, yeah, so the way this all works is that it takes less charms to get all of my set bonuses. This gives me, even though I have 4 equipped, I actually have all 5 for the set bonus. And that's 175% increased shadow and cold damage. I'm pretty sure is not going to be overcome by the bonus to Skeleton Mage and minion attack speed. Plus I get 6.5% all stats, which is already helpful by itself. Still. Kind of exciting that maybe a legendary could still be useful. All right. So, as I was doing the Nightmare Dungeon, oh, gotta go. Oh, you're Lord Zir. Oh, I've seen you on, like, a loading screen. You're a boss. Like an actual boss. I guess I can just take those. I don't have to worry about it. I'm very strong. I'm gathering barrier all the time. Or at least Lord Zir just kind of stays in one spot. That's always helpful. And then he moved. About to move to the final phase, it seems. Yeah, I was gonna stay on my ultimate before he. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think Diablo has ever been a game where you can get knocked off of a ledge. Like, nobody likes that anyway. No one is a fan. Like, all the major fighting games, except for, like, maybe Virtua Fighter, maybe. They don't have that get knocked off a ledge thing. If I was Lord Zero, I'd be pissed off. I was like, these are all of my heaviest moves! And yet their life does not decrease! Even after becoming vulnerable! What is this bullshit? At this point, they should die of their own accord, yeah. Get executed, bitch!
I expect you will return.
Ooh, an ancestral ring. I was actually looking for a new ring. Mayhap this is the one. Another unique ring, not ancestral. Okay, so it's the same thing. They're the same rings. X-Falls, Corroded Signet, bonus intelligence, life, all damage, resistance to all elements. Each damage over time type you apply explodes every second, dealing 14,000 damage over 4 seconds to surrounding enemies. Well... I think I can get bonus enough intelligence to overcome the difference between my intertwined Thorn of the Great Feast. I don't know if the essence has been useful as far as doing more damage. The all damage multiplier will be met after I masterwork this Corroded Signet. I get more life, more resistance, but I'm only doing 1 damage over time type, so I don't know. I don't think it'll be a good switch. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. To the pit! Oh. +1 to all skills for 10 seconds. That's not bad. That's actually pretty easy to work with, too. But would +1 or even +3 skills, or points to all skills, be better than 90 or 180 intelligence? Who knows? I'm just going to do... Torment 7 because this is timed. And I want to just pound my way through it. Oh, wait. Let me pick up the Heart of Stone. You pick up the Heart of Stone again. So what this is, the Heart of Stone, is something that I've added to the pit through the in-game war plans. And basically at the end of the pit run, I can get one more sigil or one more glyph upgrade point if the Heart of Stone survives. And it has a life bar down here at the bottom, here in the middle. Bottom, or the middle bottom-ish of the screen. And I drop it every time I think every time I take physical damage, I drop it. Doing really well. You have a 15-minute timer, and you basically just have to kill enough enemies within 15 minutes to unlock the boss. So there's no real, like, beginning or end to the dungeon. Just defeat the boss. And we are 50% of the way through already. So honestly, I don't have to do tier 7. I can do tier 7.5 or just like slightly harder than tier 7s. Get a little bit more, squeeze a little bit more out of the pit. You snatch these purple balls. And we're almost there. Just about like 7% more to go. Get in there! They can't escape! Smash them! There's the boss! Infested vine spawn. You're staggered. You're being smashed, being punched. And that's it. You're dead. You are dead! You take the rare charms. Take the charms. Take everything if we have room for it. We have room for it. Oh, and then we take the Heart of Stone and we place it on this, so we gain more of it. We gain more upgrades, and see we have 8 upgrades up here. We would have had 7 otherwise, so it's worth doing. Let's see. I want to upgrade the things that I have equipped. Fortunately, in this globe, we take no damage, none at all. And we'll just upgrade this one. And when we get it to 50, it becomes a bigger radius on the Paragon board, which means it captures more intelligence bonuses and gives more corrupting damage bonus. And this is a way you can significantly increase your damage without having to change much in your build.
We the part, huh?
Alright, well, we'll take care of this.
Pity to break another's work.
Yeah, well, that was a boss's work. We didn't need to keep that.
That's it for that piece. Taken apart, melted down.
That's what that means. Let's see. I mean, the barrier is nice, but I haven't been threatened a lot physically, so I don't think I really need to put the temerity on there, but I want to keep it. I think it's good. Alrighty, let's do one more nightmare dungeon. Wait a minute, we can do Nightmare 8, or we can do Torment 8. We're on Torment 8. Ah! Right, okay. It was because I set the pit to be Torment 7, but that doesn't change the overall difficulty set for the game itself. Sorry, your caption said dying breath. I don't have time to care about you. Elemental resistance, terrifying, and suppressor. I don't know what suppressor does, but I have a feeling it might be suppressing my damage. Perhaps. Oh, I see. It suppresses projectile speed. The skeletal mages are not shooting their projectiles fast enough in there. A bloodstone! Now that I have one of them, I can take it to the door, drop it in, and go for the other one. Wherever that may be. Like, do they really think they can surprise their way to victory? Because I think my stats are just bigger than their stats. And they're gonna have to just accept it. They look at their character sheet and then back in mine, they're gonna be very surprised. Oh, there's the other bloodstone. Good. And we're out of there. Bloodstone acquired. Open the door! Fuck you, Triune Historian!
Should your neighbor raise their hand against you, strike it from their wrist. For as the strong shall endure the chaos to come, the weak shall be devoured.
Nice little pep talk there. They are set to shadow. Oh, that's where I'm getting that barrier from. Let's have them deal damage instead.
Was it worth it?
Glorious pants! Cool, another suppressor, my favorite. Yeah, I haven't needed the barrier. Like, I'm not taking a lot of damage while just standing here, so... The hell is a 4-blade? Oh, it's probably this flail, I guess. Collect animus from animus carriers. We've been collecting animus, and they haven't been resisting so much, so we're doing all right. Look, a Haradra chest. Think I'll just open that up. Deposit animus into the animus urn, which means we don't have to fight them anymore. We can just run around until we find what we need. There we go. Ah, a cursed shrine, really? Gonna wish I had that barrier. What's your name? Cozy Nishu Dread Touch? Terrifying Executioner, Plague Bearer, and Suppressor. I think Executioner is that sword that floats above our head sometimes. Let's get the fuck out of there. Come on, Scourge of the Land, show me what you've got. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. What's that? You're already staggered? What's that? Your health reset to your previous stagger point for some reason? Is this game bugged? You fought well. Take everything. Alright. Alright, so war plans are complete. Let's head back to, was it Temis?
A hard-fought battle indeed.
Thank you, Big T. Appreciate you. All junk, common, magic. Get rid of those. Get rid of the rares.
I'll be here, swinging away.
What else do I want you to get rid of?
Taken apart, melted down.
It is kind of funny that I've basically just been doing all these like odd jobs in order for him to just break everything that I got as a reward. Path of Tragul, Bone Prison. Oh, I don't use Bone Prison. Royal Bone Blade of Untimely Death. Bones are terrible use for blades. Every 10% of your maximum life healed grants you 69% increased blood skill. It does say grants you. Hate to see it.
That's it for that piece.
Spectacle's Cowl of Elusive Menace. Spectacle's Cowl of Death's Defense.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, this will do.
Hunt Medal of Frozen Memories. Okay, I don't need to repair anything. I could open up another box or two, but I don't really feel like doing that. Put that there for now. Alright. Lair bosses. Initiate lair bosses have a chance to appear instead of Hellfire commanders after Helltide events. Killing lair bosses and Helltides while earning the event mastery grants many random lair boss materials. Or Varshan's Vengeance. Varshan and his minions can now appear in a chaos wave within the infernal hordes. When fighting a boss in a nightmare dungeon, the beast in ice has a chance to appear and attack you. When this occurs, killing the Nightmare Dungeon boss has a chance to drop unique items from the Beast in Ice's Horde chest. 2x2. After opening a horde chest, there is a low chance a portal will open that will take you to the Nemesis lair, where you will fight 2 Initiate lair bosses at the same time. That sounds exciting. Alright, I think that'll be it for me tonight. I'm starting to get tired, and I'm getting to the point where, like, I'm sort of tearing up sleepy. Like, not good. Not good. So, I don't know if I want the... Yeah, I'll take the Resistance. I'm sure I'll want it when I die to something stupid. The end slate has not been updated yet. I apologize. But not too hard. I just haven't done it. You know how it is. Sometimes you just don't do things. I'll get to it eventually. But for now, we're still sticking with the same end slate. But the stream schedule does not exist anymore. It is just whenever I feel like streaming. And I'm sure it's okay with you all. That's how it continues. Will I stream tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. It'll be Friday, and it's the day my wife gets a half day at work. So we tend to spend a lot of time together tomorrow. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. But if you want to be aware of when that stream will happen, here we go. Hit this button here. Go to the Discord. I make my announcements there. I don't post about my stream on Blue Sky. I find that kind of thing incredibly annoying. So... you won't see that from me. What I post on Blue Sky is just whatever I happen to find funny or interesting or just comments on stuff. But Discord is the best place to know what's happening with the stream. So you can go ahead and follow me there. With all that said, thank you for watching and have a good night.